The Chicago Blackhawks made a significant coaching change on Thursday, firing head coach Luke Richardson. The team is currently near the bottom of the NHL standings. Anders Sorensen, the coach of the Blackhawks' AHL affiliate, the Rockford IceHogs, has been named interim head coach. The move comes when the team's star player, Connor Bedard, has been struggling through a sophomore slump. Bedard, who had a remarkable rookie campaign that saw him win the Calder Trophy despite missing 14 games with a broken jaw, has had difficulty finding his rhythm this season. He recently ended a 12-game goal drought and did not make the Canadian roster for the 2024 Four Nations Face-Off, further adding to the disappointment. General Manager Kyle Davidson addressed the firing in a statement, citing the team's lack of execution despite being in the midst of a rebuilding phase. As we have begun to take steps forward in our rebuilding process, we felt that the results did not match our expectations for a higher level of execution this season and ultimately decided that a change was necessary, said Davidson. Richardson, 55, was hired in the summer of 2022 to guide the Blackhawks through their rebuilding phase. During his first season, the Blackhawks finished 30th in the league, but they earned the top pick in the 2023 NHL Draft, selecting Bedard, widely considered the most talented prospect since Connor McDavid. However, despite the excitement surrounding Bedard's arrival, the team's performance under Richardson remained poor. The Blackhawks finished with the second-worst record in the league that year, posting a .317 points percentage. Despite adding veterans like Tyler Bertuzzi and Teuvo Teravainen to support Bedard this season, the Blackhawks have struggled again. With a record of 8-16-2, the team is in the midst of a 2-7-1 slump. Richardson leaves the team with a 57-118-15 record and will not be able to coach in this season's Winter Classic. Richardson's firing makes him the third NHL coach to be dismissed this season, following Jim Montgomery of the Boston Bruins and Drew Bannister of the St. Louis Blues. Sorensen, who will take over on an interim basis, has been with the Blackhawks organization since 2013-14. He became head coach of the Rockford IceHogs in 2021-22 and has led the team to the playoffs in all three of his seasons at the helm. Sorensen, a 49-year-old native of Sweden, will now face the challenge of trying to turn around the Blackhawks season and help Bedard break out of his slump. The Blackhawks' decision to move on from Richardson signals the team's desire for immediate improvement as they continue rebuilding. With a new voice behind the bench, the focus will be on player development, particularly Bedard's progress, as the team looks to climb out of the NHL's basement shortly.